Just want to say before the video starts, so there's like 4 people, like Alani, Jacob, Doug, and Cody, who were fucking having a little roast session on me for the fucking music. I changed it up, so hope you guys like this music instead of it. Yo, what's up guys, it's Jasper here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about how I paid for my PS4. It's quite a funny story, I guess. Probably not the best decisions, but it turned all good at the end, so yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so there was pretty much like 3 main things that went into buying my PS4. There was selling scooters, low key, I don't know how to explain it, getting games off this kid in my class, and then just money from family. So I'll just explain the easiest one first. Money from family, you know, just birthday and Christmas money. I like money from my fucking granddad and shit. Fuck, I don't know. That gave probably about a third of it to paying for it, because it's a $650 console when it first came out. And so yeah, I got about a third of the money from family, just from presents and shit. The second way I got the other second third of the money is pretty much EB Games, which is in New Zealand. I don't know what it's called, GameStop I think in America. It's yeah, EB Games is the New Zealand GameStop, and they were having a sale that was I think you got 2 trade percentage if you traded in towards a new next gen console. I didn't understand that. I thought it was just double trade value. So I told this kid in my class, I was like, yo, if you have any games for EB Games, like any old PS2 games, they were gonna trade them in after this, to give them to me, and I'd go there and fucking trade them in and then give them the money, because I had a EB Games card and I was already gonna go do it. So this kid in my class ends up giving me 200 plus games, a shit ton of games, a few of them were copies and shit. They just didn't want any more, so yeah, I was gonna give him all the money and shit pretty much. And so I go in there, and then they're like, oh yeah, the double trade credit is towards the next gen console. And that's the moment I decided I had to get a PS4 if I wanted to get the money. So I made a real quick decision. I was like, fuck it, I'll get the PS4. And yeah, end up fucking trading all these games to it. What I didn't think about at the time though is that I'm gonna have to pay him back for the 200 plus games. I got about $200 from all the games. I mean, it's EV Games, so you get pretty much fuck all for the games, but it was alright. So I ended up giving him, which is a part of the next example, I gave him a scooter. And so I'll explain how I got so many scooters. I ended up having about 3 that I sold and shit to pay back his money. So with scooters, me and my friends pretty much used to steal scooters, which sounds like that's a real dick thing to do, I know. But I was 12 at the time, okay, so don't get all fucking, I don't know. The way I used to do it though, and it wasn't just stealing kids' scooters that actually got used, they weren't being used, so it wasn't a real dick thing to do. So I used to be on the student council at my old school. When it was my last year of primary, I was 12, and I had a friend, Cedric. He was 11 I think. Anyway, so being on the student council, we used to have a scooter room, and to make sure that the scooters weren't stolen, one person from the student council used to have to leave class 10 minutes early and go sit in that room for 20 minutes after school just to keep an eye on the scooters or whatever. So me and Cedric used to go do it, and we'd just fucking watch cut comms on Black Ops 2 and shit. I don't know, it was the Black Ops 2 days. Just before Ghost came out, because it was before the PS4 came out. And so yeah, we used to leave class 10 minutes early every day, and we'd go do that. And so after about a week of doing this, we realised that there's a scooter in there that would be left there because the kid just wouldn't come and get it. And because the scooter was already stolen, and the kid didn't want to get into trouble for it. And the groundskeeper knew about the scooter, had been saying how it had been there for ages. And so we decided that we were going to take it. So what we did is Cedric left his scooter in the room, I took mine, and he took the second one. And then we scooted round to his place. After we'd taken it, I locked the room, took it to the office and shit. We gapped home with the scooter, and then yeah, we split the parts, and we did this about 3 times with 3 different scooters after them all being there for a few weeks. And the groundskeeper ended up finding out, But he didn't really care at all because he knew that no one wanted them. So I don't know. He never said anything to teach them anything, which is pretty cool. And yeah, then I ended up just selling them on to people that I knew, and that's how I got the money for my PS4. I don't even really use it anymore. I just use it to charge my phone, to be honest. I play on PS3, but I don't know. Might play it for Infinite Warfare or COD 4 Remastered. Yeah, anyway, that's been the video, guys. I know I still don't have an outro, so should I try and make one up right now? Let's see. That's been the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Maybe subscribe or two. Yeah, catch up.